What are the top 4 foods you need to eat to work towards getting abs? I'm going to break it down for you in this video, dictating some of my favourite foods. Is this even something you can do? Is this a genuine question? There may be a couple of things that will surprise you, but I'm going to break it down in this video. Also, if you are watching back with me on this live, comment replay underneath. And if you're watching with me live right now, comment live. Also, if you have not picked up my brand new release, which is 7 little known daily non-negotiables in order to lose fat, boost your energy levels, and optimize your health and performance, comment the word guide below and I'll drop you across a completely free copy. So what are the top 4 foods you should be eating for abs? Well, let me be very honest and upfront and realistic as always and say they do not fucking exist. Period. End of story. There are no foods you must eat to get abs. End of story. Now, what I will get into and what I feel could be really beneficial is covering some of the top food choices that I find personally allow you to get abs, and also what has been scientifically proven to help you lose fat, get lean, and stay lean. Because ultimately, getting abs is just fat loss for a long time. That's really all it is. There is some idea that getting abs is magical or that you need to do something differently to get abs. You do not. You need to stick to the process longer and you need to go in the process harder. That is the 2 variables that you need to focus on if you really want to get lean. Now, again, the same principles apply if you just want to lose the first 10 pounds in reality. So what are the top 4 foods that you maybe need to consider in order to get lean, really lose fat, and to get to a point where you want to perform at your best, you want to feel great, and you want to look great? Well, number 1, the most satiating food, according to scientific research, is white potato. Period. So, a carbohydrate is apparently the most satiating food. It rated the highest on the scale. Why is that important? Because if you want to get abs, you're going to have to go through some hunger. Unless you're genetically blessed, which 99.9% of the population are not, myself included, then you're going to have to battle hunger. You're going to have to battle cravings. You're going to have to battle low energy and things like that. So looking at foods that actually keep you full, that actually keep you satiated, is what you should really be thinking about. Not searching for some magical acai berry or something like that that's going to apparently cause you to speed up your metabolism or help you lose fat. That's nonsense. So number 1, white potato, looking at things that keep you full. Secondly, I'm going to group this one into, again, a group here, but protein sources. The key to losing fat, the key to sticking to a fat loss process and getting your abs, in my opinion, and according to the science, is a higher protein approach. This is something that I used to do, and I used to do this really wrongly. As I would focus on things like bars and shakes and stuff like that, and get no substance when it comes to nutrition. The reality is, things like protein shakes have their place. They're great. They're fantastic. But when you're looking to get really lean, when you're looking to get abs, in my opinion, you want to consume more whole foods because they keep you fuller for longer. They keep you more satiated. Again, I'm going back to the satiation aspect, not necessarily some magical fat loss pill or formula. This is something one of our clients, Mark, used to really struggle with. Is he would often go on diets like the Cambridge diet or something along those lines. And what did that result in? It resulted in him losing a hell of a lot of weight really quickly. It could be the Cambridge diet, it could be keto, it could be anything, like anything specifically in the fad realm. Now, keto's maybe not in the fad realm in all fairness, but things like the Cambridge diet, the Atkins diet, all these different methods that really just starve you. What happens when you finish? What do? You're just going to go back to exactly where you were. More often than not, you'll actually overshoot the other way. So looking at and ruling out things like that is absolutely key. So second food to consider is protein. Steak, fish, chicken, eggs, protein, things like that. Consume more protein. You will stick to a diet and be more satiated. Number 3, food. Getting your veg in. Getting low-calorie vegetable sources is absolutely essential, in my opinion, if you want to make getting abs as easy as possible. Now, why do I say that? Because if you, for example, were to take now, there is no right or wrong when it comes to veg. Like there really isn't. There is no best or better. There's different micronutrient profiles in each option. Pick which ones you like. Don't fucking force yourself to eat things you do not like ever at any point in history. It's not required. It is a requirement of our Fat Loss Forever program that do not do that with clients. You must never eat something you do not like. But veg is a very good way, again, to keep you satiated. Let's say, for example, I sit down to eat a plate of lettuce. Now, if I was to try and eat 1,000 calories worth of lettuce, I would probably have something go quite wrong. The amount of lettuce that you would need to eat would probably be larger than my torso, genuinely, to get 1,000 calories worth in. Whereas if you look at a Krispy Kreme donut, well, you only need to eat 2. And you're in the guts of 1,000 calories. So again, looking for veg sources that you enjoy is absolutely key because it's going to help keep you satiated. And the fourth food that you need to think about in order to get abs or to get lean is incorporating something you enjoy at least weekly. And I mean that. I mean something you enjoy. Chocolate, sweets, Indian food, Chinese food. Take your pick. If you want to get abs, again, it comes down to being able to stick to the process long enough. So unless you are incredibly disciplined, you never feel like you need to go off track or have a slight break, then fine, charge on. If that's you, perfect. It's not me. Every single week, even in the lead up to my photo shoot, I would go out for a meal. I would have whatever I was craving. I would have some ice cream. Granted, this isn't a full tub of Ben& Jerry's or anything like that, but it's something. It's something I enjoy. And because I stick to the process and can enjoy it, then I do not feel the need to go off track. And I can stick to it long enough to endure and get abs. And I can maintain abs almost year round, for the most part. They're a little less defined at times during the winter, for example, or when I'm not ready in shoot mode. But for the most part, I have somewhat visible abs 12 months to a year because I incorporate foods that I actually fucking enjoy. And it doesn't feel like the process is an absolute chore to stick to. And that is the key to success. Those are the 4 foods that you need to include in your plan, not anyone else. So if you want to be more satiated, white potatoes up there. Secondly, protein sources, again, ones that you enjoy. Thirdly, would be veg, again, ones that you enjoy for satiation. And fourth, something you enjoy. So again, the key theme here, something you enjoy. Because when you enjoy the process, when you can stick to it, then you will get results for life. Why would you want to get abs for a week to be overweight again in a few months? Why not get abs once and maintain it? If you want help getting abs once, comment the words guide below and I'll send you my completely free, brand new downloadable that contains 7 of the daily non-negotiables that I recommend from working with hundreds of clients to lose fat, boost your energy, and ultimately feel better while optimizing your health and performance. Just comment the word guide below and I'll drop you a free copy across. If you've watched me if you've stuck with me this call to this point, fair play to you. Let me know you've been watching.